Have you ever seen a woman walk out of the salon looking 10 years younger without surgery? Without makeup, just one simple change. I once watched a 62-year-old client burst into tears of joy the moment she saw herself in the mirror after her haircut. What happened that day completely changed the way she carried herself, the way people treated her, and even the way she looked at her own reflection. And the secret was hidden in just a few inches of hair. If you want to discover more powerful transformations like this, don't forget to subscribe to Fashion Over 60. Your support gives us the motivation to keep creating inspiring videos just for you. Once you reach your 50, your hair begins to change in ways you might not expect. It becomes thinner, drier, more fragile, and loses that natural shine it once had. The elasticity decreases, so hair doesn't bounce or move the way it used to. On top of that, gray strands start to appear more often, and they usually come in with a coarse, wiry texture that feels completely different from the rest of your hair. Because of these changes, the hairstyles that looked flattering in your 30s or 40s often don't work the same way anymore. A style that once made your face glow can now drag it down, highlight fine lines, and make you look more tired than you really are. Take, for example, a 58-year-old woman I worked with. She had kept her long, straight hair for nearly 20 years because it felt safe and familiar. Over time, though, that heavy, straight style pulled her face downward and emphasized wrinkles around her mouth and jaw. The moment she switched to a layered bob cut, her whole appearance lit up. Her face looked brighter, fresher, and people around her instantly noticed she looked 10 years younger. This proves how much your haircut impacts your overall look. Long, heavy hair without volume can pull the face down and age you. On the other hand, a cut with soft layers and movement can frame the face beautifully. Lift your features and make your complexion look more radiant. Hair is not just hair, it's the frame for your face. Change the frame and the entire picture changes. Choosing the right haircut after 50 doesn't just refresh your appearance, it restores confidence, energy, and presence. The soft pixie cut is one of the most youthful and refreshing choices for women over 50. It's short, light, and designed with soft layers that add natural movement. Side-swept bangs bring focus to the eyes, highlight the cheekbones, and gently soften facial lines. A subtle lift at the crown creates the look of thicker, fuller hair without heavy styling. This cut is especially flattering for women with fine or thinning hair. By removing extra weight, the hair no longer falls flat. Instead, it gains volume and bounce at the top, which instantly brightens the face and makes the whole appearance feel more energetic. It's also easy to maintain. Just a touch of light styling cream is enough to bring out the texture and keep it polished. One client in her early 60s had worn her hair long for decades and was nervous about going short. When she finally tried a soft pixie with feathered layers, the change was striking. Her eyes stood out, her face looked fresher, and she felt lighter and more confident than she had in years. The soft pixie doesn't take away femininity, it gives it a modern, playful edge for women who want a style that's practical, chic, and full of personality. This cut delivers the perfect balance of elegance and ease. The layered bob is one of the most flattering hairstyles for women over 50. With soft layers, it adds volume and movement, giving the face a lifted and more youthful look. The cut frames the jawline gently, softening any heaviness and bringing more focus to the eyes and cheekbones. A woman in her mid-50s once came to me with a straight, one-length bob that made her hair look flat and lifeless. When she switched to a layered bob, the change was remarkable. Her hair looked fuller, her face appeared slimmer, and friends even asked if she had lost weight. The difference came entirely from the shape and texture of the haircut. This style works especially well for women with fine or thinning hair. The layers prevent the stiff, helmet-like effect of a blunt bob, creating instead a light, modern flow. It can be styled sleek and polished for a classic look, or tousled with texture for something more relaxed and youthful. The layered bob is simple, versatile, and elegant, a cut that refreshes your look without requiring a dramatic change. The French bob is a classic cut that blends sophistication with a modern edge. Typically worn at the jawline or just above the shoulders, it creates a sleek shape that feels polished yet effortless. The shorter length draws attention to the cheekbones and eyes, while soft texture keeps the style light and flattering. One woman in her late 50s had worn her hair long and straight for years. When she switched to a French bob with light, wispy bangs, the change was remarkable. Her features looked sharper, her smile brighter, and her overall appearance more youthful. She also loved how easy it was to manage. Just a bit of mousse or texturizing spray was enough to bring out that signature Parisian charm. This style works especially well for women with fine or thinning hair. The layers add natural movement and volume, preventing the hair from looking flat. It's also a beautiful way to showcase gray or silver tones, since the texture reflects light and gives the color more depth. The French bob is elegant, modern, and timeless, an ideal choice for women who want a chic style that's easy to maintain and always in fashion. The shoulder-length cut with layers and curtain bangs is one of the most versatile styles for women over 50. It's long enough to feel feminine but short enough to stay light and manageable. Soft layers add movement and bounce, which is especially helpful for hair that has become thinner with age. Curtain bangs frame the face gently, bringing attention to the eyes and cheekbones while softening forehead lines or a receding hairline. One woman in her late 50s had worn her hair pulled back in a low ponytail for years because her straight, long hair felt flat and unflattering. When she switched to shoulder-length layers with curtain bangs, her look changed instantly. Her face appeared brighter and more youthful, and she felt confident wearing her hair down again. The bangs gave her a soft lift that looked natural and effortless. This style is also highly adaptable. It can be sleek and polished for a professional look or styled with loose waves for something casual and playful. The best part is that curtain bangs grow out seamlessly, blending into the layers so the haircut stays flattering with very little upkeep. The shoulder-length layered cut with curtain bangs combines softness, versatility, and timeless appeal, making it a smart and stylish choice for women who want a refreshed look without a drastic change. The long bob, often called the lob, is a timeless cut that falls at the collarbone or just above the shoulders. It offers the perfect balance between femininity and structure, making it an ideal choice for women over 50. Adding face framing layers gives the style softness, highlights the eyes, and creates a gentle lift that brightens the entire face. A woman in her early 60s who had worn long hair for years decided to switch to a lob with soft layers around the face. The change gave her hair more shape and movement while still keeping the length she loved. The result was a refreshed, confident look that showed how small adjustments can have a big impact. The lob is easy to style and works for almost any occasion. It looks sleek when worn straight, romantic with loose waves, and polished when tucked neatly behind the ears. The layers keep the cut from feeling heavy or outdated, allowing it to enhance natural beauty in a subtle, modern way. The long bob with face framing layers is elegant, versatile, and timeless, a flattering choice for women who want a modern hairstyle that still feels feminine. The French-inspired blunt bob is a sharp, elegant choice for women who love a clean, minimalist look. Cut at the jawline or just above, it creates a straight edge that frames the face with precision. Its simplicity makes it both modern and timeless, giving a confident style without relying on layers or complicated styling. One woman in her mid-50s, who had worn layered cuts for years, decided to try a blunt bob. The change was immediate. Her bone structure looked more defined, her eyes became the focus, and the shorter length gave her a chic, European flair. The cut perfectly reflected her personality, simple, confident, and effortlessly stylish. This bob works especially well on straight or slightly wavy hair. Worn sleek, it looks polished and refined, while soft waves add movement and prevent it from feeling too severe. It also showcases gray or silver tones beautifully, since the clean shape highlights the color and makes it look intentional and modern. The French-inspired blunt bob delivers precision, elegance, and sophistication, an ideal choice for women who appreciate minimalist beauty. Long hair can still look stunning after 50 when it has shape and movement. Soft layers keep the length from feeling heavy or outdated, while curtain bangs frame the face in a gentle way that highlights the eyes and cheekbones. The result is hair that feels feminine, flowing, and modern instead of dragging the face down. One woman in her early 60s had worn very long, one-length hair for years, while she loved the length. It often made her face look longer and drew attention to fine lines around her jaw. When she switched to long layers with curtain bangs, the difference was immediate. Her hair gained bounce and softness, her features looked more balanced, and friends told her she appeared years younger. She was able to keep the length she loved while enjoying a fresher, more youthful style. This cut works beautifully with both straight and wavy textures. Layers prevent flatness at the crown and heaviness at the ends, while curtain bangs hide forehead lines and create a natural lift. The best part is how gracefully the style grows out. The bangs blend into the layers, keeping the look flattering with little effort. Long layers with curtain bangs bring softness, movement, and timeless femininity, making it a perfect choice for women who want to keep their length while refreshing their overall look. The collarbone length cut is a perfectly balanced style that falls right at the collarbone, offering the ideal middle ground between short and long hair. It's long enough to feel feminine but light enough to be easy to manage. The length frames the face naturally, softening the jawline and highlighting the cheekbones for a refined, elegant look. A woman in her late 50s who had grown tired of managing very long hair decided to try a collarbone cut with soft layers. The change gave her an effortlessly polished style that required little effort each morning yet looked chic all day. The length was versatile. She could wear it down, tuck it neatly behind her ears, or pull it into a simple low ponytail. This cut is especially flattering for women with fine or thinning hair. The lighter length adds bounce and movement without pulling the face downward. Layers can be added for even more texture and body. But the style works beautifully even without them. The collarbone cut grows out gracefully, needs little maintenance, and always feels timeless. It combines elegance, versatility, and ease, making it a smart and stylish choice for women who want a modern look with minimal upkeep. Getting the right haircut is only half the journey. Clear communication with your stylist and simple habits at home are what keep your style looking fresh and youthful. Bringing a photo of the haircut you want is one of the easiest ways to avoid confusion. A picture gives your stylist a clear reference, and pairing it with a simple explanation of your goals, like wanting a slimmer face shape, a cut that's easy to style, or something that feels more modern, helps ensure the result matches your vision. Daily care matters just as much. A gentle, sulfate-free shampoo keeps hair soft and prevents dryness. Regular trims every 6 to 8 weeks maintain the shape and prevent split ends. When styling, blow drying with a round brush at the crown adds lift and fullness, instantly giving hair a more polished and youthful look. I've seen this transformation in many women over 50. After updating their haircut and adjusting their routines, they not only looked younger but also carried themselves with more confidence. One woman who switched to a layered bob and learned to style it with a round brush told me she received more compliments in 2 weeks than she had in the previous 2 years. Small changes in how you communicate, the products you use, and the way you style your hair can elevate a haircut from simple to truly empowering. This story proves that sometimes the smallest changes create the biggest transformations. A simple haircut didn't just refresh her look, it gave her confidence back, changed the way others saw her, and reminded her of the beauty she already had. The lesson here is clear: you don't need drastic measures to feel renewed. By embracing change, even in something as simple as your hairstyle, you can rediscover energy, confidence, and a new sense of self. It's not about looking 20 again, it's about celebrating who you are today in the most vibrant way possible. Now I'd love to hear from you. What do you think about this transformation? Have you experienced something similar, or are you considering a change yourself? Share your thoughts in the comments so others can learn from your journey too. And if you found this inspiring, don't forget to subscribe to Fashion Over 60. Your support gives us the motivation to keep creating meaningful content just for you.